Feel good, man. Finally game week, so I'm excited about that.
Coach Richt has said before he wished he had seen the Todd Gurley that had that very first carry against Clemson last year, that you were never quite the same even after that first carry against Clemson. Do you feel like I know sometimes camp can take a pounding on you, but do you feel 100% as healthy as you felt since you've been here?
Yeah, I felt pretty good. Came in camp just a little banged up or whatever. But I was just being at the building all day, just icing, doing whatever. But I came out of camp pretty good, and I'm still feeling pretty good. So definitely ready for the first game.
So you're at the front of a pretty stacked running back core. How would you describe this group of running backs you got on this team?
Obviously, I think we have the best, group of running backs in the nation. But we just have a lot of guys. And, if I go down, anybody go down. I definitely feel confident in everybody. We have to replace me or whoever it is. Definitely Sony, Nick, Brandon, Keith, Kyle. A lot of guys that's been, just working hard all summer. Actually all year.
Offenses get a certain identity. Aaron Murray was a lot of the identity last season. Do you think this running back core could be the identity of this offense this year?
Nah. Man, that's the identity over there.
What do you remember about last year, specifically that first run? How bad were you injured on the actual run itself, and how much did it affect you the rest of the game?
Yeah, I strained my quad, which I never did that before. So I couldn't really lift my leg up like I wanted to. So I'm known for breaking tackles, so I definitely couldn't really do that like I wanted to.
At what point in that run do you recall? Was it when you broken into the free and you're sprinting that you felt that? Or?
I think it was like when the defender tried to tackle me and I kind of lifted my leg up. I really wanted to know. And I was just running. I couldn't kind of stop. So
when you look back on it, that was such a fateful play. When you think about it, you had to come out for a good while, and Malcolm Mitchell didn't play again the rest of the season. How do you look back on that play, like between what could have been if everybody stays healthy to what happened?
I don't know. I don't really look back on it. I just don't want it to happen again.
You hadn't had any other problems with that thigh?
Nah.
Todd, how was this offense? Georgia's offense the last couple of years has set a lot of school records. Do you see this offense being kind of more of the same? Is there, without giving anything away, is there anything different about this year's offense than maybe the last couple?
Obviously we got the same guys that we broke records with, so hopefully we have got a lot better than the past year. So, hopefully we're definitely a lot smarter and know a lot more than we did our freshman year and sophomore year. So, I think we had the potential to break more records than we did in the past.
So what's the challenge running the ball against this team? A lot of the same guys back there that you had some success last year. Have you studied much of their personnel?
Yeah, just, they have, I guess, the whole defensive front is coming back. Defensive line front. So that's definitely going to be a challenge. So, get my big boys up there to block them and hopefully make some space for me to run the ball. So, I'm definitely going to start with the defensive line. If we can get past them, it should be, a pretty good day. So it's definitely going to start with defensive line, though.
You've had a front row seat to seeing that O-line competition for you guys. Do you feel like it's pretty much taken shape already going into Saturday?
I don't know. You have to ask Coach Fran about that. He changed the distance like I don't know what. So I have no idea.
Correct me, Todd, if this assertion is wrong, but how uncomfortable are you with this part of college football? Becoming a good player and getting surrounded all the time with microphones and cameras. It does. You don't seem like you relish it, and certainly that's your prerogative. Is it uncomfortable for you? Do you not like the attention side of college football?
Nah, I don't know, man. I mean, I do this like every week, so obviously.
That's what I mean.
It's not like, this is y'all profession, so it's not like I came to do interviews. I just came to play football, so. But, I mean, it's cool. It's whatever.
How much of a look did you give Clemson back in your recruiting process?
It was a pretty good look. It's probably my second school, so probably would end up going there.
Were you keeping in touch with Marshall at the time? Was he also looking at Clemson as a possibility, or?
Yeah, he was.
Who was the first to commit between you two? Did you commit first or Keith?
No, Keith, because he came in early.
Okay. Dabo tells the story that as soon as Keith committed, he's like, I knew we had Gurley. There's no way both would go to Georgia.
Hey, he was wrong.
Do you, when you come off a year where you've had some injuries, do you approach the year any differently, or try to do things a little differently to stay healthier? Or is there anything you
guess kind of try to, I don't know, man, just run harder, just not get injured.
just make sure they don't tackle you?
Yeah, exactly.
You talked about could be possibly your